Hi guys, and welcome to another video on Jay's Workshop. Today I'm going to be showing you how to service a Vauxhall Zafira B 2007 plate. This is a 1.6 petrol engine. We're going to be changing the oil filter, air filter and the spark plugs. So first of all, what we've got to do is release the oil from the sump pad, which we need a Torx key for that. And we'll be taking the oil filter out as well, which is located just there. Okay, so I've cracked the Torx with using a socket, this socket and a ratchet. So I'm just gonna hand loosen it off a little bit. That's about it. And I'm just gonna place this under here to catch the oil. That's it. Just gonna let that drip out. So while that drips out, I'm just gonna place this here for now. We are gonna take off the oil filter, which is located there. Hey guys, so I'm just taking the air filter off now, a little bit at a time, until it's loose. This is this old school oil filter wrench. So now it's loose enough. I should be able to, take it off with my hand now. But what we're gonna do, alright, because that's almost finished draining out, I'm just gonna let the last bit of that drip out. And then I'm gonna put a new rubber seal in this washer. These Vauxhall have rubber seal in there. I'm gonna have to put a new seal in there, take the old one out. Not sure if you can see that rubber seal. Clean this up, put that back in, then I can use my sump pan, oil pan, to grab the oil filter. Okay, so as you can see, I've replaced the rubber oil ring in there. It's brand new. And I'll give this a clean up. It almost looks brand new as well. I'm just gonna hand tighten it back in. Into here. Like so. Should the oil pan out of the way. And then I'm just going to touch my socket back. Just tighten this up a little bit. Don't want to over tighten it. That is enough. Just give it a little spray to wipe off the excess oil. Right, so that is nice and clean and dry. That's how we want it. So now I'm just gonna line this up over here so I can take out the oil filter, which is gonna make a mess. You can see it's starting to drip already. Gonna let that excess oil drip out. Got the old housing out, the old oil filter. It's a man filter that was in there. Just gonna let that drip out. I'm gonna give that all a nice clean wipe down, and I'll prepare my new oil filter to put in. So I'm just gonna use brake cleaner to wipe all this oil that's dripping off. And just up here as well. Just to let all that oil drip down. And then I'm going to give it a good old wipe. So now we're going to put in the new Bosch filter on. I need to just use a little bit of oil around the O-ring. Just to make sure when I put it on it sits that nice and tight. Okay, that's ready to go in now. Let's move this in. Okay, so just gonna hand tighten this in. And once I hand tighten this, once again, I'm gonna give the leftover oil run that's broken down with the brake cleaner and give it a good wipe. So this, you don't want to really do more than a good old hand tight. This is in a very tight position, to be honest, but you can get in there. Oh yeah, that manifold is really hot. That catalytic converter. Okay. Yep, I'm happy with that. That's sitting in there nice and tight. Now I'm just going to give all of this leftover oil a wipe and we're done below after that. Alright, so next we're going to do the air filter. You need T25 Torx. Just got to take off all these screws. So there's one here. There's one down here. And there's one here. Another back over here. And there's one more right here. So I'm just going to continue unscrewing these, and then I'll show you when I take it off. Okay, so once you take all the screws out, you should be able to just kind of move this out of the way. Take the old filter out. So dried up and dirty. There's a man filter. We'll get a new one. Which is nice and clean. It's a Bosch filter. Slide that back underneath. Place it there. It's a nice new clean air filter. And then just gotta slide this back in. Like so. Make sure it's all down. And then just simply just tighten the screws back up. that's it. Moving on now. What we're gonna do is change the spark plug, which are located under here. So this thing should just pull away, along with this side as well, like that. So just pull them up and away, and this cover should slide off. It's hard to do with one hand. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use two hands. 1 second. So yeah, I had to put my finger in there and pull it from that side, and then it slides across and is up and away. You just leave that up there. So we need to get our Torx again to remove the coil pack. But before we do that, we have to remove this connector at the end. You just push it down. And it should just pull away like that. So there we go. Just leave that out of the way. So I'm just going to take these two Torx out now. Okay, so we need a T40 Torx. Remove these two. Once you can reach it with your hand, it's easier to just pull the rest of your hand, so you can make sure you don't lose these two screws. Stick them here, and now I have to just pull away the coil pack. The condition of these coil packs are really good, to be honest. But the car's only done like 18,000 miles or something, so it's hardly done anymore. So yeah, it's even nice and dry in there, no oil, what we usually find in these engines. So the rocker cover gasket's all good as well. So what we're going to do now is get a 16mm spark plug socket and remove the old spark plugs. Okay, so I've got my 16mm spark plug socket on a 3/8 bar wrench and extension bar. So I'm just going to crack open the old ones. That's the old one. You can see it's burnt out, but it's very clean. There's no oil on it or nothing, which is a sign of the engine running healthy, which is very good. So I'll just take that out there. We've got our new spark plugs here, which we'll be replacing them with. Just place them in. Remember, always hand tighten first. And then tighten off with the ratchet. Don't want to over tighten it. That's enough. And I'm just going to do the same with the other three. I'm just going to remove them the same way. And then place the new spark plugs in. finally got there. Yeah, same thing, just burnt out, but no oil or nothing, which is good. Snip that there. Another one. That in. So anyway guys, it's the same procedure for the other two as well. It's no point to film, it's going to be exactly the same situation. So yeah, I'll come back to when I'm done with it. So just tightening the last one. So yeah, so I've got the new spark plugs in there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all the old ones. They're all NGK. I think they're the factory ones. The code is ZFR5F. So I don't think they've ever been changed. So yeah, out with the old, in with the new. Now we're just gonna place the coil pack back in. Put these back in as well. Just tighten these back down. Tighten these just like enough. Right. So now we're gonna place this cover back on. Actually, what we'll do first is place this connector back on. That's it, when you hear that click, you know you're good. Just gonna put this back on, like so, and then it just clicks across. Once again, I have to use my hand and my elbow. Oh, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to use 2 hands again. So yeah, I've got it on. Just gonna slide these back into place. As you can see, the slots there and here. You just simply go over and slide in. That's it, like so. So we've done the air filter, we've done all 4 spark plugs, we've done the oil filter, we've let all the old oil out. Now we're gonna put the new oil in, and I'm gonna give this a clean. And this as well, it looks terrible. So this is the before, and this is after. Look at the difference. Anyway, topping up the oil, this engine actually takes 4.5 litres. So what we're gonna do is open this if I can. Oh, yeah, that's tight. And just need to pierce a little hole in there. Customer's gone for Castro edge. That's what I recommended. And yeah, we're gonna start topping up the oil. So it's gonna take this whole bottle, no doubt. And then after that, we're gonna have to put in another 1/2 litre from the other bottle. Okay, so what I've done for now, I've just emptied the bottle out. Whole 4 litres into there. Just gonna place the dipstick back in. and oil cap. And what we're going to do is just move my tools out of the way. I'm just going to start the engine up for now. Take it off the ramp. And then let the engine warm up a bit, and then I'll top up the half a litre or whatever it needs after, once the engine's settled. And I'll show you guys how to reset the service light as well. As you can see, when you start this car, the inspection comes up. Oh, it sounds sweet already. I'm just gonna reverse this off. Excellent. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it run for a while, about a minute or two, and then I'm gonna switch it off and check the level of the oil. Guys, so I've just topped up another half litre of oil, so it took exactly 4.5 litres actually. Now I'm going to show you guys how to reset the service light. So normally when you put it on, as you can see, there's inspection, which means the service is due. I'm going to take the key out. What I'm going to do is put my foot on the brake pedal, put the key in ignition, hold down this button as well, and then turn the key. So just give me a second. All I'm doing, I've got my foot on the brake, got my finger on the trip computer, and I'm going to turn the ignition, but I can't do that with one hand, so just 1 second. But as you can see now, inspection is flashing. It's flashing. You just keep your, there you go, it's gone down to blank now. So now I can release my thumb off there, my foot off the brake pedal. So if I now restart the car, there you can see there's no inspection due anymore because the service is complete. And the next time it does come on, it will be when it's rightfully due as next service. So yeah guys, that's how you do oil change, spark plugs, air filter, oil filter, basically the service on the Vauxhall Zafira B. If you like the video, please like, subscribe and share and comment. Thank you very much. Hope this video helped.